What's up everyone, Vu of Vu Films, and I am back with another idiotic video for you to watch. Today, I'm going to update you with regards to my Zhiyun Weebill S rickety rickshaw of a gimbal. Shocker of the century, like the Panasonic autofocus system, the Weebill S is still broken. In a previous video, I had mentioned that my Weebill S broken. And the reason why it's broke is because two of the axis locks no longer work. This axis lock no longer works. And this axis lock is pretty much just jammed or something and doesn't want to lock anymore. So those two are broke. I reached out to Zhiyun support and got extremely annoyed at the fact that they are kind of slow to respond. Not really because they are slow, but I think it's the time zone difference, where I'd send them a message in the morning and I won't get any response until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. when I'm already asleep. So that is definitely a time zone thing. But when they do send me stuff, they make me do things over and over again. They requested me fill out a form, name, address, all that stuff, send them video of the broken item, all those things. And then I did that, filled out form, sent it over, PDF form, and then they sent me back, hey, here's the RMA number. Please fill out the RMA number on the form and refill the form and send it back. Why I have to do the same form twice? No idea. I don't know why they couldn't just write the RMA on the form that they already received from me over there. Needless to say, I was not really down with going these extra lengths. Also, I heard you'd have to pay to ship your Weebill S back and forth for repair, which is quite annoying. But thankfully, due to my, I don't want to say this, influencership on these social media venues such as Tube Douche City, I was reached out by the social media manager and they said they were going to ship me a new one. So he asked for my address, I gave him my address, and he said he would ship me a new one, shocker, after Chinese New Year. Apparently they're off from like the 22nd to February 1st, so my Zhiyun Weebill S, my new one, won't be shipped until after February 1st, which kind of sucks because I have some gigs coming up and more on that later. But anyway, coincidentally, I got this SmallRig Weebill S handle today after 20 years after I pre-ordered it. This, I believe, is the first handle that is made specifically for the Zhiyun Weebill S that I know of. Everything else is for Weebill Lab or just something generic, such as this $10 item I got from Chinazon, aka Amazon, where everything is made in China on Amazon. But this just screws right off. There's no real security pins or anything like that. This one is definitely well built. I wish SmallRig would make a gimbal, because if they did make one, it would definitely be nicely built, solid metal, not rickety rickshaw China cheap plastic such as this creaky little gimbal here that makes all kinds of squeaky noises as if a mouse was getting killed in the back of a Chinese restaurant for your Kung Pao chicken. But yes, that was kind of uncalled for comment on my part, and I kind of apologize, but I kind of don't, because I'm just joking, and if you're that sensitive, this is not the channel for you. So where was I? Back to the handle again. Like I said, it is a very well built handle. What I really like about it is that they are, there we go. There's two pins that goes into the holes, so these little Asian sized rods will go into two of the holes on the Zhiyun Weebill S, handle mount thing, and you pretty much just screw it on and it locks in place. And what I really like about this handle is that the top has cold shoe mount, and it has the standard threads, so you don't have to buy like multiple different things, you know, when you want to mount a monitor or microphone or what have you up here. You could use a cold shoe as well as the screw-on threads, and there is a built-in little thing here for your hex key for making minor adjustments and tightening the handle itself. And then it just goes right back in to this hole, and it's a magnet that sucks it in. I think there we go, and it's in there like so. So I'm gonna go ahead and install it here. This is actually the first time I've put this on, but overall it's a really good handle. It locks right in and it feels really nice. I believe I pre-ordered it and it was a good deal. It was like, maybe it's quite pricey. I think it's like 30 bucks, but I think, you know, if you're going to be using this Weebill S for as long as it will last, which is probably 3 months before it breaks, you could have a nice handle that you spend $10 a month for on your Weebill S. That will last 3 months for you. But all kidding aside, if you are one of those that have the Weebill S and are completely fine with it and it's okay with it, it hasn't given you any trouble, it hasn't Weebill wobbled all over the place, then yeah, I would definitely recommend this handle from SmallRig. It's well made, it is high quality. It definitely didn't come out of the same factory the Zhiyun Weebill S did, because this came out of a rickshaw factory. That's why it is rickety rickshaw and just very China cheap. So what am I gonna do with this? I'm gonna keep this and I'm going to wait for my Weebill S to come, but in the meantime I am going to try other gimbals. I was reached out to by Feiytutech a few months back, actually back in July 2019, and I just did not see the email. They wanted me to review some of their gimbals, but I completely missed the email. I reached back out to them because I really do want to try the new Feiytutech AK2000S, but obviously it is probably Chinese New Year celebration now and no one's working, so no one got back to me. And I have an event possibly coming up that I will have to film, and I will be in need of a gimbal, and I thought, hey, what a good time to test a gimbal in this event. So I went ahead and ordered Feiytutech AK2000S with my own hard-earned Vietnamese nail salon cash, and I will give it a try, give it a go, and see how it does, see if it mounts and balances the lenses that I use, such as the Sigma 2470 DG D's Nuts lens for the Sony A7 series. If it mounts, I'll probably use it. If it doesn't, I might have to send it right back. Live with the Weebill S for now, because it is the smallest, the lightest gimbal that handles the most weight and can, you know, have enough space in the balancing area to balance heavier setups. And it's unfortunate because this is how close this gimbal was to being perfect. If Zhiyun just spent a little bit more money and maybe charged us a little bit more money to make a more solidly built body, it probably would have been the perfect gimbal. But instead, this body is kind of cheap, and you know, it represents in the price, so I get it. You know, gimbals aren't as like strongly built as they used to be. I mean, they also used to be $600, $700, $800. Now they're like $300 to $400 for these type of gimbals. Cost is being cut here and there, and prices are lower. So the assumption is, hey, you know, you're not gonna get the same strong built gimbal that you used to get, but it's not that expensive. So if you ever broke yours, you could get it replaced. And obviously there's a warranty and all that stuff. But as I mentioned earlier, it is a bit of a pain in the butt to get that situated. So again, highly recommend the SmallRig handle. It was out for pre-order when I ordered it. It might be available to just straight up purchase now, I'm not sure. If you appreciate this video, you found this somewhat entertaining, and that, hey, look, I gave you some good information on the Weebill S and, you know, reviewing this gimbal handle, or if you want to see me compare the Weebill S versus the Feiytutech AK2000S in the future, which is the very near future, please like, share, and subscribe this video. I'm really trying to dive deeper into YouTube in 2020, and any bit of support really helps. Thank you very much in advance. And until next time, lighten up.